Hello. Today I share this recording from last week because it is ready. I release the need for it to be perfect. I trust the spiral. So that is a little mantra. So I've been recording these little thinking out loud sessions, not knowing what I want to say or how I want to say it. And I feel the call to start sharing it, more than anything for myself, to kind of work through and release self-doubt, self suppression of my voice, and my expression. And the first one, I was trying to listen to a podcast and it was not coming through. Like, it kept rewinding it to try to process the words and it was not processing. So rather than recording or rewinding for the 11th time, I just pulled out my phone and I started recording. I was driving home from work and I just sat there and in presence, didn't and asked if anything wanted to come through, and I made a joke like, "Oh, nothing, nope, nothing," and then immediately just words just came started coming out, and it was a little sloppy and a tangentopia, just jumping around thoughts and ideas and super non-linear, but I felt there was magic there, and I realized that the more I do that, the more I practice, the cleaner it comes out. But I think there's some beauty in the sloppiness and the messiness. Um, but this ended up being like well over an hour, of me just yapping. Some, felt like I was cooking at times and I was cooked at times. Um, I feel like there was some good nuggets in there, and I felt the resonance was there. But that's it was well over an hour. The next day, I think I did another one, and it was like another hour, and I think I can, maybe chop that down a little bit and and edit down some of the nuggets and make it maybe a little more palatable, or yeah. Um, but I also love the idea of just raw, unedited. Um, so and I'm gonna call these like field emissions, because I like doing that. I love just letting whatever comes through come through, and not necessarily planning or like pre-writing anything. Sort of like I'm doing now, field emission. So I do plan on releasing all of these, but I don't know. I the other day, last week, I was able to record a field emission. I think it was about 12 minutes, and I felt pretty solid about it. You know, there's pieces of it when listening to it back that I'm like, could have been more clear on that, or I could have added something there that wasn't exactly what I was trying to get out, blah blah blah, whatever. But I'm just realizing like the biggest thing stopping me from, this burning burning thing inside me that wants to express and release and publish. It can be blocked from perfectionism, or the need to, oh, it's not quite perfect, I'm gonna just hold on to it, not release it. So I'll be releasing, so what you see following this will probably be about a 12-minute little field mission, some sort of introduction um to me. And fuck it, gotta open the floodgates somehow, just get away from the self-doubt and the self-negative aspects of my psyche, and just start fucking releasing. And if it doesn't resonate, great, or that's fine. you know have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your life. If anything does resonate, then fantastic. I'm glad we can vibrate together. And then if anything triggers you, even better, because that just means it's a great opportunity to reflect and expand, if that makes sense. So yes, I love you. Thanks for listening to me yap. There's gonna be a lot more of it, so follow along if you like, if it resonates, and block me if it doesn't. If you never want to see my face or hear my voice again, just go ahead and block my account. you know, I love you. Deep breath in and out. All right, hello. My name is Narjan. I'm gonna just try to rip this. If you're seeing this, it means it was the first take. I feel like the frequency comes through clear when I don't plan. That could be some what's the word? Blind sight. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stubborn, and I think I could definitely write shit and have more of a cohesive, clear message. But I just wanted to say some stuff. I am ready to get the fuck out of my own way and free the shackles. I I've always felt like my whole life that I was designed to spark some. I was designed to have a very positive impact on this planet, and If you think that's coming from ego, then go ahead and think that, and potentially part of it is, but I find that the ego that gets in my way is the voice that says, no, this gift that you know you have, this purpose, this divine purpose that you know you have, nah, you're just fucking full of yourself, dog. That voice, that's the ego voice. That's always trying to just keep me comfortable in this life that I've built, where I don't express myself how I know that I'm designed to be a authentic mirror of expression. I'm designed to be me. But a lot of the time in the past I've dimmed my light cuz I'm worried about blinding people. When I've let myself shine fully, it's the fucking best. It's awesome. And I think everyone around me agrees. But then I get this weird fucking thing in me that's like, settle down, buddy. You think you're so fucking hot shit. And it's not even like that, but it's this voice comes in and, oh, you think you're so fucking, so tapped in and fucking connected and fucking wise, and like, nah, calm down, buddy. You're just fucking blah, like that. And then so I dim my light because I'm worried about blinding people. Fuck that. You could put on some sunglasses if you need to, right? I'm gonna shine my fucking light. And it's gonna be messy right now because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have the editing skills, and I've never done this shit before. Like, authentically, genuinely express myself for like the public. Yeah, maybe in at times with like close friends, family, but like even then it's a rare, like, I'm stepping out of my own way. It's not about fixing anything. It's not about fixing myself. It's about freeing myself to be myself. I am Nardrin, but I am, like, we all are a slice of God. We're all different perspective of the one. The one splits itself up into many to experience itself. So we're all just a slice of the divine. One perspective. We all have our own truths, our own perspectives. Let's exchange them. You can challenge my perspective on anything. I think that's important. I think that's healthy. Now, if you find yourself wanting to hate, and I'm not just saying hating on me, go ahead. I can handle it, I think. I don't know. But if you find yourself wanting to hate on someone or something, even if it's like a fucking piece of technology that's bothering you, or your fucking knee, your bad knee, stop calling it your bad knee. How do you think your fucking knee feels? Hearing that, feeling that energy all the time. Yeah, I'm just a bad knee. Like, yeah, they don't love me. I'm just a burden. No, I don't know. It's just like, maybe shift the way you talk about yourself, about your knee. That's that's given you problems in the past. I love you, knee. Thank you, knee. I know it's been tough on you these last 6 months, these last 10 years, whatever. I know, but I appreciate you so much for doing your best and trying. Let's you are perfect the way you are. Boom. Maybe your knee starts getting better. Maybe it doesn't. But maybe it does. And if you're just constantly fucking, yeah, my bad knee, piece of shit knee, fucking always giving me problem, yeah, fucking piece of shit knee. Yeah, maybe your knee gets better still, but I like, you know how important placebo is, right? There's a reason that every fucking thing gets double blind placebo tested. Because placebo is a proven thing that's real. Our minds are powerful. Universe is mental. What was I saying before that? I don't know. But yeah, just getting out of my own way. I'm gonna be fucking throwing some shit out there, posting some shit. It's gonna be rough around the edges. But I like to see I like to see progression, witness it in real time. So I know that if you stick around and join this community that I have a vision for, um, you'll see some cool progression in my content creation abilities, or just artistic creative ability, like, you know. So I think that's all I wanted to say. If nothing resonated here, that's fine. Move on. Have a beautiful fucking day. I love you. It's totally fine. But if there's something in the energy that you felt from my words and my vibration that's intriguing to you, um, fuck, I never thought I would be saying this, but fucking follow your boy, and there'll be a lot of shit. I got a lot of plans, a lot of visions, and I gotta obviously stay consistent. Small tweaks, small pattern changes, um, to get to that vision that I see, and I'm excited for that journey. I love you. Remember, at least one person on this planet loves you. If you think no one does, know that I do. I may not like you or want to spend too much time with you, but I'm appreciative. I appreciate you being on this planet with us. The universe would not be whole without you. Do you understand that? We all play a very specific part in this play, in this game. So let's figure out what that part is. If you know, great. I always kind of envied people who knew what the fuck their mission, their purpose was. I never really knew. But I just know that I could do some cool shit. Alright? Let's do some cool shit together. How crazy would that be if we all just right now just took a deep breath and just thought about something that we're grateful for? And if there's someone that grinds your gears, just reflect and see if there's anything that you appreciate about them. You know, if we all have the same perspective, we're all the same personality, same person. Woo, that sounds shitty, boring. Fuck that. Pardon my French, or my English, my bad word English. But you know what I mean? There's value in different perspectives. There's value in people that you don't necessarily see eye to eye with. It'll strengthen your perspective if you are able to exchange perspectives in a harmonious and coherent manner. Alright, let's take a big ass deep breath. And just think about something you're grateful for, something that makes you happy. And then think about something that kind of pisses you off or ticks you, grinds your gears. and see if you can find anything about that person or that thing that you're like, oh yeah, I appreciate that that's in my life, because without that I wouldn't this, that, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? All right, let's take a big ass deep breath. Inhale for 5 seconds or about whatever. Hold it for 5 seconds, and then release for 5 seconds, and then hold it at the bottom of your breath for 5 seconds. Let's go. Inhale. Release. Hold. Alrighty, I love you. Take care out there, alright? Alright? Namaste.